oh yeah, so I'm also gonna use the same tone around the waterfall because of course like the rock around the waterfall would get splashed and all that good stuff as well. So yeah, and then okay, so then the last thing to do is to oops. The last thing to do is oops. No, that's not what I meant to do. Last thing is to actually bring up the water level around the rocks because like we have these contours here, and we have these contours for the water actually to follow. So I guess I can do this on the water layer. Is this the water layer? No. What's the water layer? There's the water layer. All right. So what do I want to do here? Yeah, I want to use this color. And then basically just do the same thing. Just, you know, where the water, like make it so, because it's supposed to be like a pool of water. I mean, it is supposed to be flowing water, but it's supposed to be like kind of like flowing out of this pool, like this basin around the where the waterfall new layer where the where the waterfall comes down out of the whatever like mountains or whatever those caves were that we just emerged from. So all right, almost there. This is just to make it, like I said before, this is just to make it look less flat. Because the tough thing about parallax is that even if you render volume on the parallaxed layers, even more so with with just a flat non-parallaxed background, the way that the slides move. Wait, what? Why is this? I have the eraser tool. The way that the slides move really emphasizes how they are separate flat layers apart from each other. And so it's the one thing I discovered working on these is that it's really vital to add volume wherever you can, because if you don't add, like if you don't really like slam volume in the into the image, they look so flat so fast. Like that was why I scrapped the cave that I worked on for a full day, because I made very detailed texture. I made very detailed texture for wait, hold on, this doesn't make sense. I made a small oversight in my contouring here. This should be more like this, except not quite that extreme. So wait, what was the other layer that had this on it? No, not that. This layer. Yeah, this layer. Wait, this layer. Right? This layer? 7? No, not 7. 8. 8, yes, 8. Alright. Pardon. Just a moment. Yeah, I worked on the cave for a long while, and I got like a cave wall texture, which looked like rock, kind of, but it wasn't even that good, to be honest. But it did look like rock. It looked enough like rock that for that purpose, it was satisfactory. But it just looked like flat rock with like a little bit of curvature to it. So when I tried to put all the pieces together, it came out so bad. And then yeah, I know. I figure if I'm gonna do this much art on stream, I have to pretend to be artistic eventually. Like, if I don't even pretend to be artistic, then like, what on earth am I doing? So yeah, this is so yeah, keep in mind, like, the art that I'm talking about is the art that you see on screen. So before anyone like rushes to follow my advice, keep in mind that if you follow my advice exactly, you'll end up with something like that. Fair warning. Um, all right, but I think this is probably good or better. Oh wait, so yeah, the last thing I can do is I can go to layer 6. No, layer 7. Yes, and I can get rid of. Oh, I can. Hold on. Let's hide a lot of these layers for a second. Because what I want to do is I can get rid of. Wait, hold on. No, I need that one. Come back. Wait, layer 7. Yeah, layer 7. I can get rid of a lot of this. I can get rid of. Yeah, actually, for layer 7, I'll just get rid of all of this. And then for layer 3, yeah, and then for layer 3, I can get rid of snow eraser tool, deselect. Get what the heck? Where's? Wait, what the heck? That's not layer 8. Oh yeah, no, layer 3. Yeah, 3. And get what the heck? Where the heck is that? Did I draw it on the background? No. Oh. Oh, it's just because layer 7 is still visible? Okay, yeah. Here we go. Alright. Oh, so I have to delete this from layer 7. Okay, wait, hold on. So from layer 7, here we go. We can do this. We delete all of this. Right? Oh, so what did I delete before? Nothing? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so now from layer 8, I can go in and I can erase all of this. Wait. No, not layer 8. Layer 3. We're making progress, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, just so that rock color doesn't show up on the other layers. Oops. Alright, so don't... Wait, how many times do I have to freaking delete this from layer 7 before it actually gets deleted from layer 7? Cripes. Cripes, I say. There we go. Alright, anyways. There we go. Alright, I think we're basically done now. We can ship it. Alright, so save this whole shebang, and then let's smoosh the layers that we want. Let's smoosh them together and export them. I think we want all these, right? This looks good, right? Copy, paste, save. Alright, so I'm going to rerun the script and see how it goes. Wish me luck. Alright, so it's going to speed up to the, it's going to go super fast up to the transition, and then we'll see what happens when we get there. Oh yeah, so this is the cave I was talking about, and like the reason there are like all these rocks against the wall and like they're all like all over the place is that, like I was saying before, that was the only way I could like make it look at all three-dimensional. Like it doesn't even look super three-dimensional, but like trust me when I say the version before it just looked so dead and so flat, like it was not working. All right, so that's, I don't know. That seems fine. Fine enough for my tastes, anyways. Yeah. I'm gonna call that probably done. Unless, oh wait, no, I do still have to come up to the foreground and make these rocks in the foreground slightly less janky. And then once I'm done that, then we'll call it done. So before it goes, oh wait. Oh, you know what's funny? I can see the waterfall, but now that I think about it, the waterfall is probably never going to show up down on the actual screen because there's this buffer region on the edge that, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about it. Yeah, so you guys are just never going to see the waterfall on the screen. Hold on, wait, let me see that. Let me check that again. And instead of watching it, yeah, because I was watching. Oh man, shoot, I keep forgetting about that. I was looking at my super cheaty version. Sorry, I'm gonna make this screen look weird for a little while, because like I need to be looking at how it actually renders on screen. Yeah. All right. All right. I don't take suggestions, N2Ater. I don't want to ban you, but you know I don't take suggestions, and you know I don't appreciate that stuff. So unfortunately, I'm going to remove your mod because that's just not appropriate. All right. So what does it what does it actually look like on screen? Oh wow, what's wrong with my teeth? The green screen that I'm using makes it look like I have like rot on my teeth. Oh, that's awful. Has it been like that all day? That's Ugh. Anyways, all right. So how far can we see on this? How far can we see on this? Like not at all. Wow. So yeah, if we're gonna see the waterfall, we probably just have to put it back to where it was in the first place. 100 pixels in the other direction. All right. Well, that's liberating in a way. Uh, so, wow, yeah. Wow, that's a lot of stuff that just never shows up. Cool. Uh, that, that's unfortunate, Matt. It just was it your network connection, do you think? Or was it oh gosh, how am I gonna do this? Yeah, I'll just move the water again. Ugh. Alright. Unsmoosh, unsmoosh. So what layer has the water on it? Layer 6. Yeah, layer 6 has most of the water on it. So layer 6, you're moving 100 pixels back in the other direction. Or 100 pixels? I don't know. What the heck? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer? What? Oh, right, because whenever I hide and unhide... Oi. Oi. You can do things to hidden layers, but when you hide a layer, it automatically moves you off that layer. This software, this quote-unquote software, has some quote-unquote issues. Alright, but for now, let's, I think it used to be, like, roughly here. Yeah. I should I should like take a screenshot so I can get it. Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't care. I'll just put it like here, I guess. And let's just move. Yeah, because like this stuff never really shows up. So, huh? Interesting. Sorry. um, so I'm gonna run the script one more time. Just one more time. I mean, not just one more time, but pardon. Oh, I should actually wait. No, I should. I don't need the. I don't need it to slow down quite as much, so it doesn't need to go to 0.5. Also, it's like 0.1 or something. Because I want it to run a little bit slower than full speed, but it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to go all the way down to actual speed. Because I just want to get. Oh, huh. Nah. Yeah, I basically just want to like. All right, I need to really focus on like the geometry of the rocks that we see at the end of the at the edge of the mouth. I mean, what we're adding in is basically an Easter egg, considering how much time it's actually going to spend on screen. All right, here we go. So we have the big round one with the little one. Wow, yeah. Alright, so the big round one. Big round one. Let's basically cover up that big round one. Yes, good. Alright, so we're covering up the big round one. And we can move it over a little more. Move it over a little more, I said. What? What are you doing? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer now. Move it over a little more. What layer am I supposed to be on? No, it's not the right tool now. Oh, paint.net. I do not recommend using this tool. I do not recommend using paint.net. Alright, and now I'll just I should probably just redraw the rocks around this area. Because for one thing, whoops, not wrong layer. Get rid of this. Wait, is this? Get rid of, oops. Oh wait. Yeah, alright, so just redraw the rocks, I guess. I'll just redraw the rocks around here again. Why do I use it? That's a really good question. If ever, I wish I had a better explanation. The only explanation I have is that I just haven't upgraded recently. I know I need to upgrade and I just haven't yet, I guess is the closest thing to an explanation that I have. Alright, so pick this. Brush size at least 10. So what? Ah, stop changing layers, you reasonless jerk. So, oh yeah, bring back the orange thing so I don't accidentally dip below it. So, alright, this is not too bad. You can just like, I don't know, something like that. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. Let's go to this layer and get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. Alright, I do need to justify what's under here though, so let's actually let's change this topology a little bit. Let's make this actually one big one, because this one won't really show up actually, so I can go a little fast and loose with this one. Yeah, that's fine. Just smooth that out. So then let's touch this up a bit, and then oh yeah. So then also let's put the shading back around the waterfall as we had it a bit before. Oh, and yeah, what's going on in the shading here? I guess this is probably just like a big flat surface, I guess. I don't know. Don't care. And well, let's justify the shading a little more sensibly, I guess. Like that, maybe? No, let's have it go up higher. I don't care. Yeah, that's good. Fine. Oh yeah. So the reason the rock has to cover up, so it doesn't. So like the reason we have this frame here, the orange area we actually don't care about. Anything in the orange area, I only put that there because I wanted to justify what we had. Everything in this inner area, we need this to be opaque. We can't leave this transparent. We have to put some objects there because we don't actually have a transition for the background layer. Hold on, I closed the background layer, but the background layer looks like this, and we don't actually have a transition for it. It's just kind of like it's indoors and then it's outdoors, and so this line that we see here, this vertical break, it will move across the screen, and in order for it to move across the screen discreetly, we need something to cover it up, and so this wall here is what covers up that line as it moves across the screen. So this wall is basically how we cheat that fake transition through the parallaxing slides, because we can't just put like one thing to cover it up, because the slides move at different speeds, so we have to make a big long thing so that as it enters the screen, like it's covered up, and then it, like, as they move, like, I don't know, it's like the gist is that despite the fact that we see these transitions, we never actually see that break in the background, and that's and the reason we never see that break is because I'm lining it up like this. Yeah. All right. Actually, that is Oh no, this is the old version. Oh wait, what version am I working on? Oh yeah, no, I just haven't exported. Okay, so yeah, so I was like, that was quick. Now it's all done, but no, not quite there yet. We still have to go back and, for example, put water here. We don't have to. It is mostly done. Yeah, I think all I'm gonna do is just put water here, and then we're gonna call it done. So yeah, let's drop the watercolor. What is it? K is the dropper tool. What layer are we supposed to be on? 6. So let's just make a rectangle of water here, I guess. Oh, why are we on layer 7? How did we change layers? Oh, because I'm never gonna learn. I'm just never gonna learn. I'm gonna always mess that up. All right, and so now this is mostly covered. Let's go back and touch up the edges to make it look a little bit less jank. Again, this is the part that won't show. Whoops, wrong tool. B. This is like the area that won't really ever show, basically. So the only reason I'm making it look nice is in case I ever change something. Like if I change the dimensions or something, this, hey, it's vent time. This area could show up, and so I just want to make sure that if it at least doesn't look ridiculous if it ever shows up. Oh, and then we moved the anchor points. Now we have to, oh yeah, and there's the seam here that I have to tidy up a little bit. Alright, almost there. Alright, and then we changed the anchor point. So now the anchor point is probably back to, oh, now it's like 1250. Alright, so cool. Cool. So change our data, set the anchor point to pixel 1250, save that, smoosh these, re-export these. We'll save this whole image, whatever. Don't care about that layer. We do care about all the other layers though. Yeah, so smoosh these all together. Copy this, paste this here, save this. Now I think we're in business. I think that is it. That was the final piece of the puzzle. So let's see how it looks. The final piece for this half of the puzzle. What we have to do for the other half of the puzzle is make a transition from the cave to the mountains. Is my like teeth still doing? I don't know what that is about. I mean, I know it's about my green screen. I don't know why it's doing that though. Hold on, sorry. I'm just gonna be really vain for a second. No, I should do that some other time. Does it look terrifying? I don't know. I'm so vain. Sorry. Oh, what's happening there? Well, it's going fast, but it looks like I miscalculated it a little bit. No, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I just have to do one more thing. It's like the water level. Oh yeah, the water level. Oh yeah, the water level has to be. Well, yeah, I just I just didn't fix the water level here. I started to, but I didn't actually really do much. All right, so undo, redo. So what is this, layer 6? No, 9. I was doing the water on. Paintbrush. Yeah, it's just supposed to be higher up here to follow the contours of the water level. So the other thing that I was noticing is that the like this line is like really. This line is really tight. This like this dark water level line. So I think I might actually do a quick pass and bring it up slightly. Because I basically just don't want to draw too much attention back here, and like fine detail kind of catches the eye. So no, not this layer. Layer 8, I think. Yeah, layer 8. I'm just gonna, yeah. So fine brush. Let's zoom in a little bit. I'm just gonna bring the water level up slightly higher, just ever so slightly higher. Oop, wrong color. So this should go. This shouldn't take too long, unless I am somehow incapable of drawing straight lines. If that happens, it might take a moment, but otherwise it shouldn't take any time. All right. Doop doop, doop doop doop. So it can go this low. I will still sometimes like make it get as low as the water line, but just not as much. I think it was actually mostly that part, but I'll bring it up in a few other places as well. Yep. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh yeah, whoops. What was it, layer 6 or 9? Layer 9. I accidentally left that part covering up this, which I did not mean to do. And here as well. Alright, yeah. Alright. I think we're good now. I think that's sufficient. So, once again, smoosh these layers together. It'd be nice if there was a way to like copy across all layers. Maybe there is. I don't know how to do it. Save that. And undo all the smooshing. Save. Alright. Oh, thank you, Rubberball. You are correct. I did forget that, didn't I? What layer do I tend to draw that on? Alright, so I lied. One more smooshery in the near future. So, hey, we got a new follower. Leaping Toaster, welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Thank you. What? Oh, I'm not drawing the right color? Or I'm not using the right tool? What's going on? I'm not drawing on the correct layer? I'm definitely not drawing on the correct layer. Layer 7, yes. Am I drawing the correct color? Yeah, I am. Okay. Doop doop. There we go. Yay! We did it! We did it! Yay! I don't want it to be too thin. Alright, there we go. Save this! Sorry, I think I'm not caught up with chat. I'll check that out in just a second. I'm just gonna export this one more time, smoosh it all together, copy it all, paste it here, save this, and there's not an event in progress, is there? Oh, is there? There is an event in progress. Or else the script crashed. No, there's an event in progress. All right, so I'll wait till the end of the event, and then I'll restart the script. All right, so what was going on here? Right. Oh yeah, so I explained, wow, you've probably been saying that for a while, right? Oh wow, yeah, you have. Alright, thank you. The kittens are just very, wait, no, is there something wrong with the scripts? Because it has been taking a while, right? Yeah, whoa, wait. Wow, what is happening there? Sometimes part of the script crashes. Like the part of the script that handles... No. Wow. Yeah, what on earth is going on? Because that event should have concluded by now. Whoa. Weird. So that's something to look at. Yeah, right. I don't know why it would have bugged out, but it clearly has, so sorry about that. The good news is, Trusty Bard whispered to me that you guys did, you saved the kittens, so the kittens are all safe and sound. Thank you guys for your brave efforts in that regard. I don't know what happened. That's oh, wait. It never concluded the old event, and it thinks there's a new event. Maybe the event did conclude, and Trusty Bard's chat just got filtered for some reason. Like that's the only reason I could think that. Like if because we didn't get an error, so maybe like IRC just like dropped the message. Like I feel like that's happened to me in Twitch chat before. Like have you ever had it where you like say something in Twitch chat and then it just doesn't show up, or like I don't know. I because like wait, is there the part of the did we even get to event processing? No, I guess we didn't. So yeah, no, maybe it was the script. I'll have to look into that because I've never seen that before, and uh, yeah, like this is what happens when congratulations, you leveled up, Pepperball. Congratulations, yay. Um, spoilers, but yeah, you leveled up. um, yeah, like usually we see this stuff. Like these prints right here are like points tracking or like experience tracking, and like yeah, it just looks like it never really processed that. Did I? Oh, did I? Was it just me being an idiot? Did I just restart the script in the middle of the event? Because that seems like something I would do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I'm probably just an idiot, right? It's probably just me. In some capacity, whether it's a bug or the fact that I'm just a bad admin. Either way, I apologize. No, I feel like that must have been a bug because it did print the initiative message, and in order for it to print the initiative message, it should have awarded initiative points. Oh, but no, I restarted the script, so it wouldn't be showing up in the log. Ugh, sorry, my brain. I put in a lot of hours this week so far. Is my only excuse. I've been doing like 9 or 10 hour days all week so far. Actually, no. Yesterday I only did like 8 hours. Or no, did I? No, yeah. Yesterday I only did like 8 hours. I don't know. I'm just gonna work on stuff and hopefully it'll work out. All right. So now I'm gonna restart the script. Because you picked many lovely bouquets. Congratulations to all of you. Oh, sorry. I should have let us see Pepperball's level up. Oh, also, I'm gonna change the speed of the game so that it actually goes down to normal speed in phase 5. Well, I'll do a quickie first, and then if we don't see anything wrong with the quick version, then we will take a look at the. Why are my teeth doing that? Sorry, I'm just sorry. Okay, all right. More important business. We're looking at this. That shows more than I expected, to be honest. But whatever. I'm not gonna change it again. That's fine. I don't care. All right. Whatever. So now let's see it. Now let's see it slowed down. Did I mess something up? Because like, I felt like we didn't see that much. I feel like we didn't see, or I thought we didn't see nearly as much of it last time. What if? All right. So, sorry. I'm just gonna. I'm so vain. Wait. I think I know what I might have did to like mess up the camera. Maybe I can fix that real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Alright. Let's see this waterfall. Did that fix? No? Oh gosh. I'm hideous. Sorry. I just won't smile. Right. And it's on my forehead too. It's the plague. What is this wretched space plague that is besetting me? Oh, sorry for putting my face so close. My terrible, disgusting face. Yeah, Oh. Yeah. No. Whatever. That's fine. We're shipping it. That's how it goes. That's what the waterfall looks like. Alright. uh, no, the visuals are run on a separate timer than the event system. So I can change the speed of the visuals, and it like the events will still run for the same duration, which is kind of convenient for this testing purposes. All right, so yeah, so I guess I can stop messing up some of the data that we have going on here, because what did I do? I made it so that well, I can. All right, so I'm gonna close down these things now. Oh yeah, that was the last thing I need. All right, I keep thinking I'm done. Right when I think I'm done, they pull me back in. I don't actually even know what that is a quote of, but actually, all right. So I'm going to change the topology of these rocks a little bit, just so it's not exactly the same as the cave mouth leading out of the cave into the mountains or forest. All right. So most of that's going to stay the same, but then, whoops. No, brush. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I just an arbitrarily different shape. So we can have like, I don't know, we can have it like kind of like come up a little bit and then go down at like whatever sort of angle, and then we can have a heck, we'll probably still have a rock sitting out front, but it won't be the exact same rock. It'll be a slightly different rock. And then this will be two separate rock forms. And this rock form will actually come in a little bit. Yeah, I think that should be good. And then, right, so let's shade that. Shade that a touch, like so. Actually, I guess this rock would probably be pretty strongly shaded. It would probably catch like a lot of shadow. Something like that. And then, oh, but actually if that one did, then so would this larger rock. So actually that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, yeah, so I should probably dial back the shading altogether. A little bit, just so it doesn't look weird. Leading up to the mouth of the cave. Alright, so, yeah, sort of, wait, now what should I do here with this? I don't know if this justifies exactly. What did the other cave mouth look like? I feel like the other cave mouth was a lot simpler. So, okay, so wait, I'll just cut these stone forms. Wait, what? Yeah. Like so. These will be just two separate forms. Because I think they're supposed to pinch in right there. I think that's like the trick. Because it's supposed to be like. This is, yeah, I don't know. This is all supposed to be the same structure. It's not supposed to be like superimposed one on top of the other. Actually, that can come up more like that, I guess. Sorry, I see chat, and I'll get to it in just a second. And then, actually, let's make this one larger too, because why not? And then that can go like that, and then, yeah, I don't know, something like that. Actually, you know what? Let's just go like that. Yeah, sure. All right, that's good. That is all set. And then say, all good. So save that. Oh, thank you, thank you, Feverball. I believe in you, Syngender. I bet you can do it. If you say it's super frustrating and extremely difficult, I would also believe that. um, I isn't when I think of Riftwalker, I think of wait, Riftwalker, is that what they're called? I'm thinking of the I was thinking of like Voidwalkers. Riftwalker Saga. Is this what you meant? Interesting. I'm gonna... Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. That's not usually what I think of when I think of myself, but... Alright. I'll get started on that. Yeah, no, I don't like that approach, N2Ater. Because usually what I'm changing is topology. And like I like fluid. I don't know. Like I kind of. Oh yeah, actually, speaking of topology and form, one thing I meant to change actually was that to make it, yeah. And I like changing stuff like that, so that's why I don't tend to work with selections. Like I think I'd be more annoyed if I started working with the selection tool. And like, I don't know, I wasn't frustrated by anything that was happening here. Like I was making very fine lines and I was being very careful about it, but I wasn't frustrated by that. So like that's like working in a way that works for me. And like it didn't take unduly long to come up with that either. So I don't know, I'm satisfied. All right, so oh yeah, I guess I can make this a little bit more natural looking. Slightly. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna close these down now. Save, yeah. Oh, no, don't save. Unsmoosh. And, now save. And then close that. Alright, so... our smiley face guy that we drew earlier, we now have cave to river complete, and now the next thing is to are you chastising Bard for alerting you of another village under attack by goblins? What, you already saved one village from goblins today, so now you're annoyed that you have to hear about more villages getting attacked by goblins? These goblins are clearly ravaging the landscape, so I know that feeling, Syngender, when you just like you have to just kind of like put it on the back burner for a little while. Well, good luck to you, Syngender. Alright, yeah, okay, so we did cave to river, and now river to forest, I guess, is next up. Oh, yeah, this one... Oh. Do I have a plan for this? I don't think I actually do. I don't think... I think I don't actually have a good plan for this one. Oh, I super don't, right? I probably super don't. So should I go river to mountain instead? Wow, wait, hold on. Let me remind myself of what the mountain to cave transition is like. Oh, I was gonna unscrew up the files because I screwed up all the files. Yeah, cave has a transition to river, but I binned the cave transition to forest, I think is what this is. Backgrounds. cave, transition to forest goes here, right? That's what this is, right? Yes, alright, that was the forest transition. So now from the cave we can transition to either. Oh, I don't know if I've done a variable transition before. So I'm going to rerun the script and see if that works. Like, I think all the transition... Are we in the middle? We're in the middle. No, you saved the town. Good job. Hey, good job. Perfect. Wow. You guys are awesome. I guess you're experienced at of saving a village from goblins. Alright, so rerun the script. So we're in the cave, and it'll speed up to the first transition. And the first transition, now it'll either be the river or the cave. Like, it could be either. So we will see about that in the near future. Oh, I think the background scroll speed is actually still high. I think I still doubled it. I'll go back and check, but I think the background scroll speed might actually be double. So, alright, so it did choose it chose the river, but that's valid. It might choose the river sometimes. So I'm gonna run it again and see if maybe it'll eventually choose the forest. I mean, it's like a 50-50 coin flip, so well, I'll just let it run while I did other things to mess up the data of stuff, didn't I? What is the... Oh, yeah, I made it so that the river translates back to the cave, whereas I actually want the river to go to the mountain, I think. No. Forest. I said forest, right? Forest. Yeah. What files am I using for this? I'm actually using the... I'm actually using the forest to mountain. Whatever. Oh, I picked the river again, but it can eventually it can pick the forest, right? I'm just gonna run it a few times until I think it should eventually actually pick the forest. But all right, so yeah, this is the next task. We need to all right. So I need to look up the mountain to cave transition. Wait, cave? No, mountain to cave transition. No, why do I care about that? Oh, no. Oh, wow. No. Because I was just... No, for some reason, I guess because I was just working on the cave transition, I was, like, really thinking about the... Oh, look, alright, good, it does. Okay, so sometimes you exit the cave and it brings you to the forest, sometimes you exit the cave and it brings you to the river. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm not using... So for one thing, that's a suggestion, so I'm going to purge it, but for another thing, I don't cruft up the chat channel with that's stop. Literally stop. Because if you don't stop, I have to ban you, because that's the way to make you stop. What was I talking about? Nah, I don't care. If you have a question. Oh, well, no. I was just gonna say, I don't want Trusty Bard to be spammy. I want Trusty Bard to say, I want chat involvement to be as minimal as possible. So, actually, maybe I don't. I mean, I kept making all these strides to like try and let chat like not suck. Like I tried to like work on this. Like I put a lot of effort so that this game could exist in the channel and chat would not literally suck just for the existence of the game in this channel. But like no one seems to be really caring about chat. So maybe I should make this game just like completely stomp on all of the chat in this channel, and then you guys can't ask me questions and I don't care. But I feel like you guys would. So that's why I've been making those decisions, and that's why I've been moving in that direction. But alright, we're going into slow mode. Just because, seriously, you guys, I'm not going to say it, like, literally every minute. I'm not going to say it literally every minute. But I will say it one more time, now that we're in slow mode. This is a personal, independent project. I'm not taking suggestions. in fact, suggestions are unwelcome. So while it's great that you might be thinking about things, I very much encourage creativity, and I very much encourage everyone to be working on their own projects or doing whatever they care to do with their own creativity. That is not what this is for. And please, please, for the love of all that is good in the world, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So yeah, right. So what am I thinking for the transition of the river to the river to the forest? Wait, what? I don't even remember which. Yeah, river to forest, right? Okay. Thanks, smiley face, dude. Um, so one thing I was thinking is that I would have the no, it's not Weird Pepper Bowl. This is, like, I don't know if you're going to stick around, but I'm going to explain it anyways. The point of this stream is not for you to, like, help. I'm not streaming because I need help. I could turn off the stream and I'd do freaking fine. The point of this stream is, like, the point of any stream. And the point of any stream has nothing to do with input. So, like, you're weird, and if you leave, good and fine. I really can't care about that. Alright. But yeah, no, this is all uninteresting, and it's really not what you came here for. What's happening right now is not the point of streaming, so I'm not going to waste any more time with it. Alright. You know what, you guys, I'm just, like, shutting down chat. I'm just not, like, you guys are welcome to do chat, but I'm just, like, not gonna be paying attention to chat, so I'm not gonna be moderating chat. I'm not gonna be doing anything with chat, so have a good time. If anyone needs to contact me, like, you can, oh, I don't know, I don't like how that looks, hold on. Sorry, now that you guys can't complain, or, like, now that I can't hear you guys complaining, I can edit this stuff without, having to worry about whatever. Oh, alright, hold on. I'll have to find something else to put on screen instead of chat. Whoops. That's still... The visual artifact keeps happening. Alright, whatever, I don't care. Sorry, I'm just getting it, like, pixel perfect. Because I care about these things. Alright, that's good enough. Alright. And I guess now that I'm not caring about chat, I might as well, actually, sorry, just 1 second. Sorry. I didn't expect to be, like, retooling this stuff in the middle of the stream. Whoops, don't mind me. Right. Cool. Oh wait, I left chat in slow mode. Did I leave chat in slow mode? I think I left chat in slow mode. Anyways. Alright. I don't care. I'm just not gonna care about that. Alright, so what am I, what is up with stuff? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making a transition out from, oh, there's just, sorry, I can see that there's, like, a void now on screen. It's weird, but, I can get used to this. I'm adaptable. Alright, so, I should probably put a, disclaimer about how chat is unmoderated. Huh. Alright, well, sorry, I'm gonna, I'm gonna take a brief diversion to, I'm gonna switch over to Facecam for a second. Oh, which also has chat in it, of course. but with face cam I can just like get rid of chat from face cam, whatever. All right. Yeah, it just occurred to me. I don't I don't know what are the like the rules regarding like Twitch and like streaming and like chat? Like, am I obligated to like moderate chat? Because if I'm not, that's like that'd be really, really helpful. um, but I don't know. If I am obligated, I don't want to be a bad streamer. Um, oops, sorry, wait. I have volume on. I can't have volume on for this. Where's the, where are, like, the rules? um, I'm just looking up the, terms. Yeah. Twitch terms. We have a brief, educational segment about what are the Twitch terms of service. Rules of conduct. Oh, I'm not saying anything out loud because I was like reading, and I hmm. All right. Well, I guess I don't know. I shouldn't spend a bunch of time like researching this stuff on stream because that is like so assuredly uninteresting. Um, so I guess while I don't want to get rid of chat, but like if I am getting rid of chat, I guess today will be like a bit of a transitional sort of day. I guess I'll like oh, sorry. Yeah, I should get back to the game development. All right, so back to stream cam or screen cam. All right, so yeah, so the transition from the river to the forest. I have to like I have to test this out with for the river to the for the forest, there's an off chance that that like what I'm picturing in my mind isn't going to work. So I might not have like a particular idea for this transition. And actually in that case I might actually need to change it to transitioning from the river to the mountain because yeah, no, I honestly don't know what's going to work here. I need to yeah, right. So I'm just going to for the sake of like super quick whatever I guess I can just draw over like the temp art that I have in there now, which makes no sense anyways. So no, you know what I'll do? I'll all right, no, I'll start new. All right, so sorry, took me a second to figure that out. All right, so the backgrounds, the river background, transitioning to the forest. Sure, let's open these, and then yeah, but those are like not at all what is going on. I don't dislike chat interactions in gender. I brought up chat on my other monitor because I don't know if I'm until I find out until I know it's okay that I just completely leave the chat unmoderated. I'm gonna whatever. I like chat interaction, but I'm working on an independent project, and it's apparently really difficult for people to understand that this is an independent project. And so while I enjoy interaction, what I don't in like Like here, let's think of a few separate quantities. There's while I'm drawing this diagram, there's me. There's side quest, and there's everyone else. I can work on side quest. That is my interaction with side quest. Everyone can play side quest. Everyone can interact in basically whatever regard with me, but people cannot work on side quest. That's the one that's not allowed. I am working on this independently, so that's the one that's not allowed. So people can play side quest, I can work on side quest, and I can interact with people, and people can interact with me. That arrow was supposed to be double-sided. But apparently this is like really hard for people to understand. Like it's like people are literally like freaking out about it. So I don't know what that's about. I've been trying to figure out a way to like make this work, but people have, I don't know. This is apparently like a really difficult challenge. So I'm less a social engineer and more a game maker. So I don't really think about these things very often. Apparently it's something that I'll have to be thinking about a lot in the near future. So that's what that's about. I know I said I wasn't moderating today, but I'm just gonna go like, I don't know, that or something. Sorry. Oh yeah, that was the other reason I kept chat on screen, is because for the archives, like now I'm just talking to like a blank box there. So yeah, I guess I just really have to just ignore a lot of stuff or something. I don't know. Sorry, I try not to be this I try to develop games on stream, but that's not as easy as it sounds, as it turns out. So I apologize for all the diversions. Hopefully that'll be the last one. Fingers crossed. All right, let's start putting together this stuff here. So the backgrounds, forests. We'll need the forest layers. That'll be helpful. So yeah, actually let's literally like nuke these back down to nada. And all right, so this one is going to be the forest layer 0 combined with the river. This one is going to be the forest layer 1 combined with the river, and this one is going to be the forest layer 2 combined with the river. Excuse me. Alright, so now let's open the river. Oh, the water. Yeah, right. We don't have to worry about the water. We just have to, I mean, we might need to, I'll probably put it in for reference purposes, just so I know what the height is or whatever, but no, for starters, let's so because I'm making these transitional slides, the first thing I'm doing is I'm putting in multiple layers on each of these in each of these images that basically have literally all of both of them together. So what's going to happen is the stuff on the left side of the screen is going to be mostly like the you know, what we're transitioning in from, the like the river in this case, and then the stuff on the other side of the screen will be more like the forest, what we're transitioning into. So right, one more of these, copy, paste, oops, new layer, paste. Yeah, so yeah, so whatever. yeah, what I want to mock up real quick is I'll probably I'll probably like just leave it like this for a minute at least, and then because the thing that I want to mock up real quick is potentially like having the river run off into the background. I just don't know how I'm gonna... Oh, this is the forest. So anything that we don't want to see in the forest, we can always just cover with trees. So yeah, this will probably work. I guess it's just a matter of getting it to work. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that we can just like cover things with trees. It's a handy tool to have. We did that when we had to transition from the cave to the forest. We're just trees. Just don't bother looking here. There's just trees here. So whoa. Something just flickered in the background of my computer. Oh hey, MonkeyBomb37, welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Thank you. Oh, is my volume really low on my computer? It's just, I think I actually turned it down at one point and left it. Oh yeah, I did. Oops, sorry about that. I don't know if you guys could even hear the audio alerts that have been playing all day for like the events and stuff like that. All right, so yeah, let's right, so we have the foreground. The foreground transition is going to be simple. The foreground transition is basically just like get rid of the trees on this side, get rid of the grass on this side. I could even, yeah, I could do that. It's like where's the background layer has the trees on it. Let's start trimming those out. Oh yeah, and the shrubbery too. Let's just for start. Well, actually, I don't have to literally get rid of all of that. We could just have like a. Oh yeah, how did we do it? Going into the mountains. Actually, I will bring that up for reference purposes, because because we kind of want to do the opposite of what we do when we're going into the mountains. And I think when we go from the forest to the mountains, like we kind of like just make the trees like shrink a little bit. So backgrounds, forest, into the mountains. Alright, I didn't save the raw file. Oh, this isn't even the right layer. Oh, okay, so that was for the middle layer. We did like the shrinking trees thing. For the front layer, we just did... Oh, we just made the trees more sparse. Or... Sparse is one of those words, I can't remember if I use it... I can't remember which of... I know sparse either means like not a lot or it means a lot. I think it means not a lot. Hopefully that's the correct definition of it, because that's the one I used. Alright, yeah, so for this transition, actually, we'll just make it so that the trees are infrequent. So like there will be trees. Those kind of like pop in here and there. So like cut out the middle tree maybe. And I won't, you know, I'll go back and touch this stuff up too as well. But for starters, just a little bit more stuff like this, and then of course I have to fix the trunk of that tree as well. The ground is the same color, which is nice because I don't have to come up with like a whatever manner to Jon Snow. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Sorry. Having a weird chat day. But that is no one person's fault. Except for those jerks who were in here before. It's definitely their fault. I'm partially kidding. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm in a mood. I'm in some kind of way. And it's bumming me out a little bit. But I'll just focus on game dev and making happy trees. and not worry about that stuff. Alright, so then the other side of this transition is to reduce the frequency of this grass from the other layer. So I'll have, I mean, that'll be like little patches of it here and there, I guess. So like I'll leave some of this here, I guess, but I'll get rid of like like these big patches. Like I'll make this much smaller. I'll just like cut down like basically all of this. And then, because the foliage here will be shifting more towards like this greener foliage for the that we see in the forest more so than the alright, so that's like almost done. I'll there's still a few too many trees, I think, so I'll just get rid of like this one, for example. And then yeah, so this is the simple layer, because this layer doesn't actually like interact with the river at all. The only thing we really have to do on this layer is exactly what we just did. Well, I mean, it still needs some cleanup, but whatever. I'm just gonna yeah, no, I can clean it up. All right. So for example, here we want to be drawing like this instead. Doop-a-doop. So, oh, sorry, I have a very strong dialogue about art, so occasionally when I'm working on art, I will zone out a little bit. I apologize. I'm just gonna bring this rock down. I won't get rid of it, but like the ground plane between the river and the forest is in the ground plane between the river and the forest is, it's slightly like it's slightly off, so I have to like fake it a little bit. Actually, yeah, wait, so hold on, let's just bring this rock down altogether. Like, let's bring it just significantly lower. It's not going to stay that big, but yeah, and let's just let's bring it down significantly. Yeah, it doesn't have to be very big at all. Alright, cool. Huh. I don't know if chat just got naturally quiet, or if I just like it more in slow mode. But that might be a good solution to what I'm kind of like banging my head against. Yeah, so actually I might as well bring it back on screen, at least until at least until I freak out again. Hold on, pause that. We don't need to have a thing pop out of this chat. And alright. So cool. Then alright, yeah, then now we can continue on with what we were doing. Oops. Alright. Oh, yeah, well, whatever. I don't care. Alright. Oh, chat's still not showing up on stream. Oh, because I had it straight up disabled. Oh, oops. Sorry. I accidentally undid, a 1-hour ban that I had instituted. Don't mind me. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna go for a 24-hour instead. Because clearly there's some toxicity going on there that I really don't have any interest in right now. I have trees to be drawing. Miles to go before I sleep. I don't know why Robert Frost popped into my head just then. I don't. It like the way like I mentioned a few times, I'm not a very good moderator, so I don't moderate about like what is necessarily like. I moderate mostly about like what can I do to make this stream work as well as it can work. And since I am the only moderator, and since I'm like the host and moderator, and like I'm basically all there is, like I just can't spend much energy on that, because the more energy I spend on that, the less energy I'm spending on game development. And this stream is supposed to be about game development. This stream is not supposed to be about moderation. So I just have to use essentially I have like very blunt tools with which I can affect these. Like it has to be broad strokes. I can't go like super detailed. Like I can't like examine every little thing and make very careful, little small whatevers. Like so yeah, I mean I'm not going to apologize, because like for the reasons I just described, like that's like what I can do. But I'm going to say, like, I don't like it this way necessarily, so it would be I would like it if if it could be a different way. I don't, like, right now that doesn't seem feasible. But yeah, like when I'm not on stream, I'm gonna start, like, if I wasn't streaming right now, if I wasn't trying to be about game development right now, I would be very much looking into stuff about, like, how can I make this a is this really what the forest looked like? Wow, I used to just like slam this art out. I used to put like no effort into it whatsoever. I'll put slightly more effort into it. Yeah, I mean, I want to find it. I want to find something that works for everyone. But like for the same reason I can't spend a million hours right now moderating, I can't spend a million hours right now, being like all investigative and like trying to figure stuff out. Right now, literally, like my job, literally right now, like what I'm about is game development. So, right. So, hopefully that makes sense as to why I'm putting my energy towards game development. I guess, yeah, I'm guessing slow mode is probably like, no, I don't know. That might be the right move. Like, I don't know. It feels like excessive. It feels like more than I would want to do. Hey, Rich Jr., how's it going? Welcome. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think if there's anything really that... Well, okay, so, initiative bonus, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna take out initiative bonus, because initiative bonus in slow mode is not gonna work. So, actually, I'm gonna shut down the script for just a second, just so that I don't know. Fairness is really important to me, because, like, while I clearly can't moderate well, I can at least develop a game that plays well. So I have to take out the initiative bonus now, because because in some, yeah, right. So sure, I'll get into this a little bit on that, because it touches on game development. So what I've done to the chat channel, if you're not familiar with slow mode, is slow mode basically makes it so that if you've said something recently, you can't say something again in the new... Is it still in slow mode? Oh, I actually took it out of slow mode. Oh, it is actually just being quiet. Huh. Well, I think I'm going to take out initiative bonus. Anyways, because I like slow mode. Like, the chat was slow, and that felt good, so I want slow mode to be like something that I can implement, and not because, like, okay, so yeah, so sorry, I'm a little all over the place, but so slow mode, from my understanding, it basically means like you can only say things, like any one person can only say something every, what is it? It's like every minute or every 2 minutes. It's like, it's basically the whole point of the mode is that you have to be very deliberate about what you're saying. I mean, the advantage as a mod is that it's just less to moderate, right? Because it's literally less said at any given interval. So yeah, and so okay, so the way initiative bonus 1 to 2 minutes, yeah, okay, thank you. The way initiative bonus works is that you get a bonus point if you respond to an event obediently. Like, I think I forget exactly. I think initiative bonus is set to 1 minute or so. So like the idea is, so like, or like, okay, so if you in slow mode, if you had said something right before the event began, then you, in order to participate in the event, you would have to you'd have to wait like some period of time, and then I don't want it to be I don't want it to just turn into like a weird way of like trying to game the system. I want you know, if that is going to be an aspect of how chat works in this channel, I'll need it to be something that the game rules they don't necessarily have to like work towards, but they can't work they like those two aspects of like chat and the game systems are at like odds with each other, and so I just need it to not be that way. So I think I can. I think like the quick and dirty change is just to what where we read in. We'll just stop reading initiative bonus. And I won't actually dismantle the initiative bonus systems. It'll just initiative bonus will never occur because no one will ever like it like oh yeah. No. Okay, so right. Excuse me. I guess there are a few things I could take out. I could take out where initiative bonus is processed, or I could take out where players who participate get tagged with like initiative. I don't know. I'll probably take out whichever one I come across first, because in either case, it will basically just it won't interfere with any of the regular participation with the events. It'll only get rid of the initiative bonus. Yeah. So where is that? Oh no, this is all the part. That's all about the animation system. It's below this. Oh yeah, so the game so I haven't been playing I've been letting the computer play side quest. I haven't been like playing it actively, but the point of side quest is actually to make it like one of the inspirations for the project was like tabletop role playing games where like, you know, I would essentially be acting as like the game master for the for side quest. And so instead of like just all of the scripted like the pre-scripted events that have been occurring, like I'd actually be like coming up with these on the fly, and in that case, in that way, it wouldn't actually just be me. It would actually be, well, hypothetically it would be, you know, everyone, kind of like helping to shape the story. Although, it might be, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Because the thing about that is that it requires like chat participation. But all right, let me let me take out initiative bonus first, and we can see how it goes from there. Doop doop. So. We're we're like right near. I'm excuse me. I'm right in the area where this all occurs. I just haven't been here recently, so I forget exactly how all this is structured, or it's taking a minute to come back how I structured all of this. Which tablet do I use? I use it's a Wacom bamboo pen tablet. Wacom. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, it was basically like when I got it, which was a couple years ago or a few years ago. It was like their cheapest model. I got it for like $50, and it's you know, if you're not making like really good art, like if you're not an artist, right? If you're like someone else who just happens to make art, like it's entirely satisfactory for me, anyways. Like, I have relatively big hands. Like this is like the default stylus size, and like I mean like when I work with the tablet, like I have to like make like very small, like very minute motions in order to get it to register right. But I don't know, I'm satisfied with it. Yep. All right, so what's the part where we yeah, action keys. All right, here we go. Yes. So yes, this is the part where we add players to the initiative bonus. So yeah. All right. So if I just deactivate this, then we are good to go. Cool. All right. Sorry. And now I'll rerun the script. What state is the art in? I mean, it's still messed up, but actually, let me just check the art data. Well, no, I can run the script because the art data gets loaded in on the fly. Oh yeah, it's like super fast at first. All right. Journey. Yeah, beach. Let me just. I'm just gonna, because I was messing with all this data. I just want to make sure I put it back in correctly. So these transitions we saw and they looked okay. The river or the forest. I didn't mess with the forest data, did I? Forest transitions to the mountains seems good. And then mountains transitions to cave should be good too. Yeah, cool. All right. Oh yeah. So the art is. Please excuse the art. It's like intentionally messed up right now. I just I'm adding in new art, so I have like a lot of stuff messed up in order to test it in an effective, expedient manner, without a whole lot of extra unnecessary waiting around. So all right, all right. I'll get back to what we were doing with the transitions, and I think we were pretty close to done with this transition. I think, yeah, I think that's fine. Fine enough. Like if I feel like it, I can come back later. But oh yeah, right. So let's smoosh these together, and then save. Yes, I hope I saved over the correct file. Let me just double check. Save as. River transition to forest. Yes, good. All right. I'll unsmoosh those in case I want to come back and do more later. Actually, I'll save this separately in case I want to come back and do more later. I actually don't even need to look at it right now. Right. So yeah, this layer is weird because like, okay, so the river is in front of this layer. When the water is drawing, it draws on top of this. What I'm thinking for this transition is that the river will just kind of like bend back into the distance, and then trees will cover it up and we won't have to really worry about it anymore. Which actually, now that I think about like the just covering it with trees approach, like that's pretty simple. That's actually really easy, I think. That's actually going to be really easy. I was thinking of having it literally parallax off into the distance, but that's probably a little unnecessarily ambitious. Like, I don't think we need to go that far with it. So... Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, no, I can't do that. Wait, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, one thing I could do is I could actually. I know I just finished with the why do I have this open? Oh, I was just looking at how the transition works. Yeah. The other thing I could do. Oh no, I can't. I literally can't. I was gonna say I could like to cover it up with trees. I could cover it up with trees on the front layer, but the front layer moves really fast relative to the other layers, so it would it wouldn't. Wait, no, I could do this if I wanted to. I could just yeah. All right. So what I'm thinking, maybe possibly now, is instead of just doing like this simple transition, I might make it so that like this grass comes up as it does, and then like shrubbery fills in the background as well, like this other shrubbery. So basically, like, it gets a little bit obscured out. That way I wouldn't have to be as delicate with how the transition in the background works. No, I think that's like I can call that the fallback plan in case the plan A. I'll call that plan plan. Blah, blah, blah. I'll call that Plan B, in case Plan A doesn't work. But I'll I'll try Plan A for starters. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. So, sorry. I'm thinking of like rebalancing the game without initiative bonus. Like it used to be that. Sorry. This is kind of how my brain works. I kind of jump from topic to topic a little bit. Uh, what am I using? What am I using for streaming audio? Um, just for like the audio on stream. Yeah, I'm just using the microphone. I'm on a laptop right now. I can, well, yeah, no, I'm on a laptop. I could pick it up and wave it around to prove it, but hopefully you can take my word. I mean, the nice thing about that is that laptops now these days they tend to just have built-in cameras and microphones. So when I was setting up my stream in the first place, I just like downloaded open broadcaster software, the what I'm using for streaming, and like I hit like the go button and it all just like worked automatically because like it could detect the microphone that was built in and the camera and everything, and it just did its thing. um I am using a few extra I do have a few like audio events that occur on stream. I don't know if that's what you've been asking about, but when an event happens in SideQuest, actually have an audio effect that I added to SideQuest so that you can hear the start of the event. Um, and that I like just programmed into the game using Pygame as the graphics engine for the game. But well, no, I guess it's not just the graphics engine. It's just like the engine for the game, kind of. And so it does the audio too. I've been thinking of it as the graphics engine because I've just been using it for graphics for so long. But oh yeah, the other thing I have is I use a Twitch notifier, which is how I show a banner on the bottom of the screen when a new follower joins the channel, and for that you can also just like set audio effects. So yeah. um, let's okay. So let's now that I've talked through it a bit, let's get to adding those things I'd been describing. Oh yeah, so the other thing here is that like I cheated a little bit with like the height values. Oh, is this gonna be weird? Cause like the river comes up to. Hey, speaking of the event audio. um Excuse me. Yeah, sorry. I yawn a lot. I hope that's not actually like a medical condition. A Pygame tutorial? Oh, I wish I could, but I actually don't recommend using Pygame. And interestingly enough, sorry, I'll be right back. I'm not actually going anywhere. Sorry, interestingly enough, the reason I don't recommend using Pygame is because there's just no good documentation for it. Or like the documentation for it is just like some of the worst documentation I've had to work with for a while. So it's really frustrating. So no, I don't encourage people to use Pygame. And so I'm never gonna I'm never gonna spend my time making a Pygame tutorial, I don't think. There are other things that I would recommend, and for those I don't really work on like specific tutorials, but if you have questions, feel free to ask. And also, if you're interested to see how I set up Pygame, check out my video archives because I literally did it all on stream. So in that regard, it's already done. Yeah. uh, so yeah. So with the backgrounds here, like I kind of cheated the horizon line, and this might come back to bite me a little bit. I cheated the horizon line so that for the river could take up a little more real estate on screen, whereas in the forest, like the horizon line is is a bit lower. So I guess I'll have to like just kind of fudge it here. so that like it'll just have to change gradually. Like the horizon will just have to like shift gradually enough so that by the time you're in the forest, it doesn't look weird that you came from like a slightly different elevation. But the weird thing about that is that the water level is higher than the ground level, so I don't know how I'm gonna get rid. I guess like yeah, no. I guess this is the part where I literally just have to cover it up with foliage. So, um, the the I have sort of used foliage as like a shield before, and so for example, what was it? It was the cave to forest transition. Uh, yeah, we looked at this earlier. This is like I'm probably going to use like this sort of wall of trees to cover that up again. I don't need to use. I don't really need to use as much. I just need to do enough of it so that it well, I should start actually drawing this because the sooner I actually get it on paper, the sooner I can use that technique to affect the intended change. So I guess all right. So at the start of this transition, there won't be tons of trees. Oh yeah, whoops, wrong layer. The yeah, with this huh. With this for this transition, I could do like what I did in the mountains. I could also like the forest to mountains transition. I could like yeah, because the other thing I did in the forest to oh I had to open earlier. Yeah, I don't know. If this is like I don't know if I've sort of established wait mountain no not sorry not mountain to forest to mountain if I established like this is what like this foliage grows like I could I could replicate this sort of thing if I felt like it. So like maybe yeah maybe it like starts to grow up like this and then like right in here like in this midsection where it's like mid height maybe that's where it gets a little dense and a little patchy or a little thicker and that's the part that obscures like kind of what happens to the river maybe. Whoops, why did I minimize that? I do not know. Uh, Alright, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger so I can be a little bit more deliberate with how I'm getting rid of this stuff. And yeah, actually, I mean, for this, I actually can get rid of like all this stuff because this is like underwater. um, so, yeah, maybe I will do something similar. Maybe, actually, maybe to be super cheaty for starters. Maybe I'll just, oh wow. Oh yeah, because there was no, oh, that's why I had to do this for the mountain layer. The reason I had to like make it taper down into nothing was that the mountain actually doesn't have a middle parallax layer. So I literally had to transition from forest mid layer to literally nothing, that's how I did that. Oh look, we're watching the transition happen in the background here. So yeah, all right. So I guess that's actually why I took that approach there. And also, I mean, like there was sort of like a down slope of the very background layer of the forest too. So excuse me, sorry. Um, so yeah, I guess I mean I don't really have to replicate the same effect, but it worked well enough. I guess is why. Why it popped back into my mind. And then here conveniently I'm noticing that because there was nothing in the mountains, I could actually, if I felt like it, I could just like go, I mean this is a little bit too cheaty probably, I'm probably not going to do this, but like I could just go layer, flip, horizontal, and like it's almost done for me already, right? I mean the thing about this is that like this foliage down here is all underwater, so we're not actually gonna, ESQ2 official, hey, how's it going, welcome. Actually, I don't know. Just for quickness, I might actually do it like this, I guess. Just for, for starters. And then the other thing that we have to do is we have to taper off the hills in the background. So that way, yeah, like as we start to enter the foresty area, we have like less of this. Is it? Actually, I guess we don't have to taper it out that soon. Maybe like past, like this is probably the part where it gets like dense with foliage. So I guess like past this point, we can just basically just say, nope, none of that. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, and then so we need a dense patch for the for where the river cuts through. Oh yeah, and then that's the other thing is that the river literally cuts through this. So we have to have like a big not a big swath, but like we have to have like a we have to have a part where like yeah, the river like we can have some foliage on the far bank of the river, but then yeah, so basically what happens is the river runs out through here. Oh yeah, so we need the river watercolor. Not new, open. Now that we've transitioned, I can move this back off screen. So let's open BG's river. Yeah, so the water tile, just to get our colors to match. Otherwise, it would look weird. Weirder. So yeah, I can put this on this layer, I suppose. Because yeah, so basically what's going to happen is that the river is just going to run off into off behind this foliage, and then this will be the end of the anchor point too. Or this will be like the. Oh yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's not just take a swath or like a small piece of it. Let's actually like take the whole thing and then just cut it off where we want it to stop. Because then the other thing that we have to remember is, whoops. The other thing that we have to remember is that this whole area, like yeah, so like I was saying, like that all that shrubbery. Oh yeah, so the far bank shrubbery, I can actually just bring it up a little bit, I guess, because oops, not new layer. Selection tool, because it is literally underwater right there. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it can be something like that, I guess. I don't know. It's like it's literally at the edge of the water, so I'll probably want to tone that down a little bit so it's not literally touching the water. So yeah, that's kind of fun. And it probably doesn't need to grow up as fast, so we can probably yeah, it doesn't have to get this tall this fast, so we can kind of dial that back slightly. All right, but then yeah, so then the other gist is that like the river basically goes off into the background, kind of, and that's what happens to the river for this transition. And so yeah, so the funny thing is that like the water level is up to here, but then when we look over here, like the height of this background is actually like lower, so we'll probably want to just like basically just beef that up a little bit. So like eventually, like once we get into the forest proper, it'll go back down again, but I guess well, so I was walking through the woods coincidentally on Christmas Day and I'm not making this up, this is a real story. And like one of the things that I noticed, because it had just rained like a lot like previously, it was really hard to predict like what areas were going to be wet and what weren't. Like I kept thinking like, oh, if I go just like slightly higher up, then it won't be as wet there. But like no, like you would go like up a path, and like the place where like water flows like in a hilly area is not necessarily just by like higher or lower elevation. Like that has a lot to do with it, but also it has to do with like what is the way that water can get from its whatever high elevation it started at down to an overall lower elevation. So yeah, so you'll have like this. You'll have a path that's higher up. That's like you know, it's where the water runs through, and then you'll have like kind of like a slight you know, a flatter area, and then it'll drop down, and there'll be a much lower area there that might actually just be dry because there's nothing above it that like feeds water down through it. So that's, I guess, roughly what we're going for here is basically like the water just found another way, and so it didn't have to go down through this other section that we're seeing over here. So I guess yeah, the near bank we'll want to do in this tone. I mean, they're very similar tones, like the darker. Oh no, yeah, no, that darker tone in the background is very similar to this ground tone here, but technically we'll want to use between the two we'll want to use this this foreground tone because that will complete the transition. Oh, whoops, wrong layer. So back on the background layer, we can draw this up to the edge of the water. Hey, event time! I still get slightly startled when that happens. Sorry, I'm just gonna mute the microphone real quick. I'm not actually going anywhere, but I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, we're almost done. We just have to justify this foliage. And actually, yeah, we don't need to do too much in terms of like covering up the river. It just kind of like goes, just kind of like bends off, and there you have it. I think I will make this a longer edge. Like it won't drop quite so fast. So actually, I'll just another layer. Let's use this color. Yeah, I don't want it to like look like it takes like such a sharp turn. It's just supposed to like slightly bend, and like this is basically just the part of your path where the river goes off in a different direction. And so yeah, oop, not that far. So a lot of this will be covered by the ground, the front plane as well. Like actually here we can even, now that we have it drawn, like, oops, new layer. Oh, smoosh these for a second. Copy, unsmoosh, unsmoosh. Yeah, so like so like this is how we'll see kind of the river going off into the other direction, is that it'll just kind of like cut up and off in that direction. So also redo the, again, like kind of with the waterfall, we won't have you know, this part actually won't be animated, so I'll just that little white blob right there, I'll just like change it into what'll hopefully be like a better texture, and we'll just like continue on with our adventure into the forest. So what what was I don't, I thought I was gonna say something, but no. No. Let's continue. A thought just like was born and died in my brain in a moment. Don't mind me. So yeah, what was I doing? Wait, which layer is this? No. Oh, this layer? No. This layer? Yeah. Wait, what was that? Okay, so that's not. Oh yeah, that actually is like, yeah, those two ground tones are so similar that like there's, yeah, I was gonna go back and touch that up, but I really don't care. Those ground tones are so similar that it's really not gonna make a difference. Oh, you know what I should do though, is I should do more grass on this side of the river. No, that's crazy talk. Oh, I will do that thing that I was talking about earlier, where I'll bring the shrubbery just. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it in a cheaty sort of way. Still, I really just can't be bothered. Yeah, I just want to bring this up slightly further. Just slightly further above the water line. Why are you not moving? Am I not on the correct layer? I'm not on the correct layer. Which layer do I want to be on? No. Yes, this layer. All right. Just shift it slightly further. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I don't actually want to move the whole thing. I just want to move. I just want to move this portion. Oops. I just want to move this portion actually. Just because these ones are just too close to the water level. Oops, not eraser tool. Move tool. Just slide you up. Yeah, just a little bit. Alright. And then I guess I will go in and fix that color, because there is a slight color difference between these two layers. Oh, also, no, that's fine. So, which one do I guess I technically want to use the other one, so I will just delete. Oops, slightly more tolerant sampling. That and that and that. Maybe not that one. Maybe this is where the ever so subtle transition will happen. So deselect. Instead, let's just paint this color down to the water level. Had to happen sometime, so there you go. Alright, yeah, alright, so then now we just have to do. Oh, wait, this is on the same layer as the other side of the river. I guess that's fine. No, I might want to draw them separately. Oops. That was the wrong tool for that job. Eraser tool. Yeah, I'll move this onto a separate layer, I guess. Layers. All the layers. Put it behind the background, I guess. Actually, I can cut it from this layer. Put it back here. Alright, yeah, that way I can work on these two layers of foliage separately a little bit. I mean, they're kind of gonna like mush together a little bit. Yeah, so right now we're working on the transition from the river to the forest, Matt. Sorry for taking several minutes to answer that question, but yes. That is the current agenda. So here we go. First put in, well yeah, no, we don't have to do much more with the ground layer than that, just get it to do whatever, and then, so yeah, so as you can tell, this foliage was drawn pretty quickly, and I probably won't veer from that too much, because there's kind of this established manner of how it is drawn. So I will stick with that. What is the width of that tree in the background? Probably like 4? Is that width 4? No, width 6 probably. Yeah, that was right. Alright, so we'll draw like a few more of these sapling-y things, and we don't have to. The base where they connect to the ground is usually covered with foliage, so we don't have to worry about that super much. Although we just didn't even render it very much. Are we in Mars in the minigame? Oh, are you in the mountains? Oh no, you're in the cave. Yes, you're on Mars. The cave was so deep that it went through the Earth and into Mars. Or, not that this game takes place on Earth, necessarily. Not that Mars even exists in this universe, necessarily, but yes. Yes, indeed. Is that what Mars looks like? I haven't actually been to Mars, so I've seen the vacation pictures that Curiosity Rover keeps posting to Facebook, but I haven't actually been there myself, so I don't recognize it. Maybe when I was drawing the cave, like memories of Mars were, or of the pictures I'd seen of Mars were affecting my subconscious. Maybe that's why it came out like that. That brush is actually slightly bigger than 10. That brush is like 12 or so. Yeah, it looks like a... No, it's bigger than 12. Was it like a 15? No, that's too big. Is it? Maybe 14. Alright, so foliage. Slightly dense foliage. Not super dense, but like, you know, enough of it that it like, it's actually like significant in quantity. And this will continue back into the distance a bit. Not too much though, because it'll actually become a little bit indistinct as to like what is on which side of the riverbank a little bit. Oh, and yeah, and also we can, oops, not on this layer, but on on this layer, oh wait, this layer should be above the water layer. Yeah, okay, good. Because on this layer we can, oh, it should be above the, should be above this layer as well. There should be some foliage on this side, because why not? Because this is like the area where we're no longer, like this is the last point where the oh, this is the last point. Oh yeah. So the other thing we have to do is we have to raise the water level on the other side, because well, for one thing, the river is moving back in this direction, so it makes sense that the water would start to raise up a little bit, and then like not too much. But we have to just make it so that like in the like what we did with the cave transition, we figured out what's like the high water mark. We basically need the high water mark again. Actually, we literally need the high water mark again. So, oh yeah, we literally need the high water mark again. So let's get that. The high water mark is, I should have measured it before, but it's how many pixels tall is the tallest part of the water, so the scrolling water texture. And wow, once again, I was like off by 1 pixel. So sorry, my forehead is turning demonic. I honestly don't know what that visual effect is about. I feel like that's new. Like I don't remember seeing that before. I'll have to, sometime when I'm not on stream, I'll try and exercise the yes, those are bushes or fallen trees. Yeah, the one thing you'll notice is that or one of the things you'll notice is, so yeah, actually, how tall is this? 36 pixels tall. So, new layer, copy. Let's go back here, new layer, paste. All right, so this is the high water mark, or this is the high water level. So oh wow, yeah, so these bushes are still gonna get licked by the water a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, I should probably just redo those a little bit. Oh yeah, the yeah, so you might notice that like these, what you're seeing here are very like quick brush marks, and it was relatively recently. It was with the cave. When I added in the cave, that was when I realized that like I should put a little, hey, event time. Like with the cave, I was like, I should put a little extra effort into the background art, because before that it was very temp. It was very like rushed. It was very just like slapdash, like thrown in. And so, yeah, a lot of that stuff was very indistinct. I mean, the thing that like the reason I did it that way, and what you might notice is that like you didn't ask those questions until we looked at them up close. Like the game's been playing for a while, and we've walked through the forest any number of times, but like you never actually asked. Like you were never, I don't know. Like this is background art, so it's not going to be like fantastic. For one thing, I'm not a fantastic artist, so it couldn't be fantastic. But yeah, it's only ever going to be. Oh, interesting. All right, we can do this. Yeah, so I'll clean it up a little bit, but it's like that's never going to matter for gameplay. So I'm never gonna like make sure everything is like immaculate and like photorealistic, because honestly, I don't care. Sorry, it's a weird chat day, so yeah, right, okay, so we have the high watermark, and right, so the reason I need this is so that the layer that we're drawing our water on, which is layer, what, 3? Yeah, so let's put layer 7 underneath layer 3. For this region, we need the water to at least